Why do people start selling on eBay and then give up? Stay tuned to find out. Hi, Bandit. How are you, buddy? Bandit? Do you like that up there? Oh. That's fun, huh? The first thing is shipping. How do you do it? Where do you find the boxes? How do you put the labels on? How do you print them? Where do you print them? What do you do? Do you go to the post office with your postage? Do you write the stuff on the label? What do you do? Well, it's not that hard. However, it does take time. You are going to make mistakes. Just take that into consideration. It's okay. It's not a mistake. You're just learning what to do and what not to do, right? So the thing is to minimize those mistakes by doing your research and watching some other YouTubers. And I'm going to be putting out some other videos about how it is that I do it, and hopefully it can benefit you. I've made a lot of mistakes. I don't know everything, trust me. I've been doing this just about 4 years now, so I've learned a few things, and I think that you can learn these things too. So don't be afraid of shipping. That's why a lot of people start and then like, oh gosh, I'm afraid to ship international. Don't be afraid to ship international. If you're doing the global shipping program, it just goes down to Kentucky and it's gone. Not a big deal, right? So don't be afraid. Now, when you're doing fragile things, glass or whatnot, well, take that into consideration. Also take into consideration if it's going to have to fly. Is it an aerosol? Is it something like that that's going to, there's things to take into account. So shipping, it can be daunting, but it can be done. So don't let that dissuade you from, is that a word, dissuade? Don't let it stop you from what you're trying to accomplish, which is enjoy your life of freedom and make money on eBay, right? So it can be done. You can do it. Use pirate ship when you can. I have pirate ship set up on my computer, and I always, if I have something that's going to be going priority, I will cross-reference and see, is that where it's going to be the cheapest? Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it's just the same as the U.S. Postal Service. Also check FedEx, check USPS, or UPS. I've never sent anything UPS. I've done FedEx Ground and global shipping. That's what I do. It works. But measure your stuff out. Don't guess on weights. That's where I've made the biggest mistakes, guys. That's where I made the biggest mistakes. When you're first starting out, you definitely don't want to guess. If you guess how much something weighs and you come out wrong, you're going to start eating your profits, and you don't want to do that, right? So don't guess on how much your product weighs. Weigh it. Weigh it. Don't forget to measure your product. You have to measure it too. Length, width, height, all these things, you got to do them. Do it. Reason number 2 that people stop. Reason number 2 that pushes people away from eBay. Bad customers. Do we get them? Yeah, we get them. Are there a lot of them? No. That's like saying, geez, on that tree there's going to be 1 bad or 2 bad apples, so I'm not going to eat any apples. Don't not eat apples, eat apples. So each customer, consider it an apple. There's going to be bad ones, there's going to be good ones. For the most part, 98% of people are good. Right? So if you do your job, they're a happy customer, and then they do their job, they leave you feedback, and then they come back and they keep buying because you've built a rapport, you've provided good customer service, and now they have a reason to come and buy something from you, because ultimately life is buying from people that we like, right? And if they have a good experience with you, and if you have a wide range of things, or you have specifically the kind of stuff that they like, then you've opened up an opportunity. So always be thinking about building those relationships, because it's easier to keep a customer happy than to go out and get a new customer, right? So each time you sell something, that is an opportunity to gain a customer for life. So keep that in mind every time. Customers are good. Don't think that they're bad. They're good. With each time you have a customer or a situation, let's say you have I got your returns yet? Haven't got your returns yet. Now each time an opportunity arises for you to shine, this is how it happens. Someone's going to put in a return, and they're going to be totally unhappy. And then you're going to come back at them. They're going to expect you to come back at them sideways and say, oh, whoa, 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 right? Don't do that. Come back like a gentleman. Come back like a lady. Come back with some class. Have them come back with class. And usually they don't even know how to respond. So you'll end up getting your product back, or they'll end up keeping it and you'll never hear from them again. Those kind of people happen. Don't worry about it. It happens. That's just the cost of doing business. Item number 3. Reason number 3 that I think that people stop selling on eBay. Returns. It's going to happen. People are going to put in a request for a return, and because it didn't fit, they didn't like it, whatever. I started taking returns. Everybody does. And, if I buy something at a store, I want to be able to take it back, right? So it's just another part of customer service, doing business. Take the return. I had someone put in a request for a return a week ago. Well, they have up until April 31st to send it off. Will I get it back? I don't know. We'll see what happens. If I get it back, then I'll send the guy his money back. If I don't, well, then it's just he was looking to get his money back and whatever. People do that. It's okay, man. There's millions of people in the world. It's not going to affect you big. Just consider it as this is the game that we play, and take each opportunity that this thing's happened to you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you, because you're going to be learning a lesson on how to interact and how to deal with people, how to overcome obstacles and objections, right? So don't worry about returns. They're few and far between, and when they happen, you just take care of it. That's what you do, right? Okay, on to number 4. Reason number 4. Does eBay change their policies frequently? Seems like it. Does it usually affect a lot of us? Usually. Do a lot of us freak out about it? Usually. Should we? No. Why? Because for as long as it's ever been, something's always been going on, right? The sky's always been falling. Something's always been happening, whether it's the world or eBay. So what do? Do you say, oh, I give up. I can't do it anymore because, well, this is happening and they're changing and I can't adapt. No, you don't do that. Because you put the time and effort into making this thing happen, right? So you adapt. You be like water. You flow over it. When things happen, you just flow with it. And is it going to hurt sometimes? Yeah. Is it going to set you back sometimes? Yeah. But that's okay. You keep the wheels spinning and you push forward. The latest thing that's been happening to me is, as of yesterday, I was trying to list, and while I was doing that, I tried to click on to look at the stuff in my store, and it wouldn't show me the stuff in my store. Now, I don't know if it's just the app or what the deal is, but I got to get that figured out. Just another thing. Nothing but a thing. Nothing but a thing. It's not going to stop me, deter me, or slow me down from what I'm trying to accomplish, right? So don't let anything that eBay does slow you down. They're doing what they think is right on their end, and we just have to say, okay, well, this is what we need to do to adjust. So adjust. It's okay. You can do it. Others are doing it. It can be done, obviously, right? Reason number 5 that I think people possibly stop selling on eBay is that they compare themselves to others. Reason number 5 that I think people possibly stop selling on eBay is because they compare themselves to others. They look on YouTube and they're watching the videos of the bigger resellers that are buying storage units. They're selling all this stuff and they're doing all these things, and everything's happening, and it looks impossible. It looks impossible, right? Well, guess what? It's not impossible. It is possible because they're doing it. They're doing it, right? So don't get deterred. Don't be put off by people who are being successful at this. We need to be inspired by these people that are doing this, because they're proving it to us that it is possible if we put in the time, effort, determination, research, a little bit of luck, and you just do what you got to do. And at the end of the day, if you've done all you can do, you're probably going to live a really happy life, right? So I know the harder I work, the better I sleep. I'm sure that's true for you. If it is true for you, put that in the comments below. Reason number 5 that I think people possibly stop selling on eBay is because they start comparing themselves to others. They see people putting up huge numbers and they think, gosh, I've only sold $500 this week, or I've only sold $100 this week, or gosh, I haven't sold nothing in 3 days. What's going on? Don't compare yourselves to others. because you don't know what they're doing. You don't know how much time they're putting in. And if they have huge numbers, guess what? It's probably because they're putting in the time, work, effort, and research. So don't be deterred or put off by people who are successful selling on eBay or on other platforms. Know that they're probably putting in the work. So let that inspire you. I know what inspires me, because I'm not 100% all the time. You know, I'm not. I'm human. I'm just like you guys. So let's be inspired by those that have shown us that it's possible if we put in the time, effort, and determination and research and action. And that all is like a snowball, right? It's a snowball. Determination, action, whatever, a little bit of luck. And then when your target's right there, you throw that at that target of opportunity. Boom, explodes, and life happens, right? So there you go. Number 5, don't be dissuaded or put off by anybody that is doing better on eBay than you, because they're just showing you that it is possible. Okay? Thank you. All right, guys, so that wraps up my 5 reasons that I think people stop selling on eBay. Are they all valid? I don't know. They're my opinions. They're my thoughts, my ideas. Put in the comments below what you guys think. What is something that kind of puts in the back of your mind that, gosh, I just might give this up? What is it? What kind of turns you off? But what also turns you on about eBay? What makes you happy? What is your driving force? What is your reason? What is your why? Do you know why you do it? Do you know why? Yeah, it's the money. Of course, we all need to make a living. That's life. But why do you do it? Do you do it because you enjoy clothing? Do you do it because you enjoy photography? Do you do it because you enjoy the hunt? Why do you do it? So put that also in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. My name is Todd the Flippin' Hustler. I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share this video. Thanks, guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace.